Digimon, digital monsters, Digimons are the champions! Champions! Okay, my childhood is back right here, okay? The Digimon Adventure Tri-Series well, the whole movie is out, but I've only watched episode 1, and I'm just gonna tell you my review, kind of, and reaction to it. And the movie's called Reunion, and there's 4 episodes, and I just watched the first one, as I just said. And yeah, this is my review. So I don't have like initial reaction, but I have like notes that I took. So like school like, but yeah, I don't have any other way to record it. Laptop died. But anyways, so there's this like soulless creature called Demiurge or something, and it's like it comes from this egg, and then you see some kind of backstory, and it turns to darkness, and then it creates like the shadow of the earth, and then some mysterious Digimon emerges from it, and then it goes into Taichi's room, and like it wants to like slow down the moment, let you look at everything around his room, and you see the Digivice, and you're just like, oh, getting like a little nostalgia. You see like that picture from the original series where you got the Digidestined and the Digimon, and you see enemies turned friends, and like the other Digimon friends that they made in the digital world. That photo. Yeah, even like Sora has it later on in the episode, you'll see. And you can like Taichi's like sleeping, and this alarm clock in the form of a digi egg is ringing, and then he turns it off after like Hikari tells him to wake up. Oni-chan, Oni-chan. Kari seems like so different. I'm not really sure, because in the original series I see her more as like either really like quiet or not much personality her, but when she gets angry she got a little spunk. But now she seems more playful, okay? Yeah, so she's just waking up her brother, and yeah, it's like, time for school, you gotta go. And she looks like her mom now. Before you can't tell, but after like Taichi leaves the room, like Hikari, she looks pretty similar to her mom. And yeah, you get, oh, and then when after Taichi leaves, like that song comes in, and I just thought of the trailer, and I'm just like, oh my god, the feels. And he's just going through the whole like his world, his city, and you could see how like the whole town is like changed, like urbanized. Technology is the key. You can see everything, but it's still like really beautiful, because like Digimon, you think of like the 90s animation, but this is beautiful animation, like so beautiful. Everything was, yeah. Okay, and then like you can see a flashback of like someone falling, and I was like, this Digivice looks familiar, and I'm like, isn't it Davis's? I don't know the Japanese names, just the English one. Sorry if, yeah, his name is wrong, but I don't know his name. They're from like the second season of Digimon Adventures. So yeah, and then I see like someone with glasses, and I'm like, wait, it's Yoli, and yeah, and then Cody, and I think the last one is Ken. I couldn't really tell. It was fast, and I didn't rewind. So I was like, oh my gosh, like, what does this mean, right? School life. He's in the school. He's playing soccer again. He's still like energetic and stuff, and like he goes to take a water break, and he sees the girl. I'm like, oh no, okay, like I don't want this like a love relation so quick. But that didn't happen. He just drinks the water, and he's like, all right, back to work, guys. Like, let's kick some ball. The guys are just like, oh, can we have like a longer or like more break time? And then his sister comes. I'm like, oh no, another girl. Yeah, okay, I should stop. And then his sister comes and gives him his lunch, and she's acting playful again. She's like, okay, you owe me this like deluxe ice cream thing. I'm like, whoa, what happened to her? Okay, and then he like, okay, I promise you. And then all the other guys are like, oh, it's Hikari-san. Yeah, we're working out. We don't need a break. Yeah, we're strong. And then Daichi goes into his school, and then like you see like Sora and Yamato moment, and I'm just like, no. Sorry, I shipped Sora and Tai. Like, it's gonna be like really annoying, because I'm gonna keep saying it, but it just pains me. Yeah, but she's kind of indecisive between the two, even though in like the second season she kind of like chose Yamato. But yeah, maybe they kind of scratched it and just like kind of start afresh. This is new series. Yeah, Yamato asked her, oh, I have this like ticket. You want to go see my concert? She's still deciding. She sees Daichi, but before like they can talk, this teacher, I thought it was a student. I was like, wait, is this Joe? And then I was like, oh no, it's not Joe. It's like a teacher. I thought it was a student. It says sir in the subtitles, even though kind of understand some Japanese. Maybe he's just speaking respectfully, but not really sir. Anyways, the guy tells him, oh, you didn't hand it in, and then we're like, what's going on? And sir asks him, and he's like, oh, I didn't turn in my career plan. It's like, you still haven't done that? But he's like 11th grade. He's still got time, and oh, I don't know if he's still got time, but you know, you're at that age, you're not really sure yet, right? Yeah, later on, he's eating at the cafeteria table, and like Matt comes out and he's like, oh, you want to go to my concert too? Do you want to go to my concert? And he's like, no, I got a soccer game that day, so it's like, oh, too bad. But he seems like relieved, so I'm thinking, oh no, he wants to like have like the chance alone with Sora. But anyways, he's like, oh, our band changed our name from like some teenage wolf to like Knife of Day. And then I like their little like moment where like they're just making fun of each other like old times. Yeah, I thought that was a really cute moment, throwing in the song. It's like Knife of Ramen. Good one, Taichi. Tai goes to the teacher's room, and then like he's like stealing a cake or bread, pie, whatever. And then the teacher's like, annoyed, but whatever. And he's like, so I don't know if he's a teacher or a counselor or just like some career plan guy, but he's like, what do you want to do? And then you're like, I have friends like from far away, and they're like, oh, his Digimon friends. Like he touches his like Digivice, you could see that. And then the teacher's like writing like some words like out of like go like study like abroad, and he's like or friendship like hard work or something. And anyways, he's just still unsure, and it goes off to like there's like electricity like kind of like going in and out, and like you see a Digimon and you're like, I forgot the name. Later you find out Kuwagamon. At first I was like, wait, who's that? But I know who he is. He was like the very first like bad Digimon that you see in the original series. Yeah. And then later Daichi goes asks Koishiro or Izzy, and then he's like, he can't go because he got something, and then he's like joking, let's text Mimi too, and Mimi's like, sure, but you gotta buy my plane ticket, and I thought it was $1,000. He's like, a million yen, that's like $10,000. She wants to fly first class. They said something about business class, and dang, Mimi, you should pay for yourself. But anyways, you get to this cute little moment where like TK's like, Takeru, TK, and Hikari, and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna invite a girl to my brother's concert, and Kari's like a little shocked, like we know it was coming. We saw the ending of the second season original series, and I was like, no, already you weren't gonna make them together? Or maybe he's just like being playful and trying to get her to be jealous. He's like, you jealous? Like, no way. But Kari's reaction is like, she acted cool and kind of like playful. No way. Like, but I'm pretty sure she's feeling like hurt inside. Yeah. And then it goes to Joe, and he's like stuck studying for his exam. He's like, oh, fourth row, that's like bad luck. Four is like bad luck in like Asian language. There's this like computer, and this like mysterious lady is looking at it, and I can't read kanji Japanese, so I'm just like, are these like people reporting that they've seen Digimon everywhere? Because people should know about Digimon, because like it's happened like a few times already, as you've seen from the previous series. I mean, it could be just an blackout, but yeah, it's starting to feel like that Digimon feel as you get from the other series, that you could feel from the other series. So, I'm out of breath. Oh, sorry. And then Taiji's at home talking to his sister, can you come? And she's like, no, I got the birthday party. I feel like she did this last time. They were gonna go somewhere. She's like, I gotta go to my friend's birthday party, and she missed out on everything. And then Taichi's sad, and then his sister's like, you really mind that no one's going, huh? He's like, whatever. I can still go and have fun. You guys, you do your own thing, okay? But he's still kind of like, yeah. And then he's in the parking lot or something getting his bike, and then he texts Mimi, and I was like, oh my gosh, like you could see from his face he's kind of like angry that no one's going, but he's like, maybe Sora, like, yeah. So he just last minute tells her, and she's just like, oh my god, like I thought she wouldn't go, or she'd be like, sad, but then she'd be like, oh, I'm going to Matt's. But she's indecisive. She's like actually thinking of going to both, and yeah, in the end she's like, whatever, I'm just gonna go to none of them. I'm not going to any of them. And then later on, like, her alarm clock starts malfunctioning, and then she can see something's wrong. I don't know if she sensed the Digimon, but she calls Izzy, Koishiro, and he's having like a nice dinner with his parents, and then he thought there was something wrong with the phone because like she hears, I think it's English. I couldn't really tell even with subtitles on if he was speaking English or French or whatnot. Yeah, sorry, horrible. Oh, and after like Tai, oh I missed this. It's in my notes. After Tai leaves, Daichi leaves. Like he sees this girl and like she says hi to him and like who is she? Okay, and he doesn't really reply back. He just looks and yeah goes on with his way. There's like blackouts that's in the news. Like there's like electricity malfunctioning everywhere. You can see like in the traffic, like on the streets, the traffic lights going on and off. You go back to Matt and TK. I didn't even recognize TK. He doesn't have his like usual outfit. He looked like so different, or kind of looks like his brother. I mean, they're brothers, but yeah, I don't know if they're half brothers or real brothers, but that doesn't matter. The Digimon appears and Koagumon appears, and Daichi in his soccer game, he sees it and then he just like runs after it. He's like, I don't care about the game, I gotta see the Digimon. He's like, I miss my Digimon friends. I don't know, can they go back? I thought they could go back, but I don't know how time changed or they just make the story different, but he's like a chance to see Agumon. I'm thinking next episode we're gonna be seeing Agumon. Yeah, I miss that guy. My favorite as a kid was like, oh, War Greymon, and then I love Lilymon. Okay, back to the subject. So yeah, he sees the Koagumon, leaves the soccer game, and then goes back to Matt and TK, and they see it on the news, and they're just like, or at least TK, Takeru is just like, oh, sorry, I think the concert's gonna be cancelled, and then they leave. And then it ends. Well, actually, the news keeps going. Can't even read what I wrote. Yeah. The news just keeps telling the news, and yeah, they leave, and that's it. Oh, and that was such a really cute ending with like the little pixelated Digimon and Digidestins, and yeah, the ending song is like really upbeat and happy, which doesn't seem appropriate. I don't know, I could be wrong, sorry, but yeah, I didn't get into the feeling of the endings. It was a good ending, but I didn't get into the feel it. But the little like pixelated people are cute. I'm gonna watch the next episode right now. I'm so excited, so peace.